Right, it's about time. Hey guys, Proxy Aspect is here. We're back at it with ED. Now, let's hope this time I don't go to war with my flight joystick because that's what happened last time I tried to stream Elite Dangerous Odyssey. My throttle quadrant was pressing lots of different buttons left, right, and center, which was not very enjoyable. Yeah, we're here. Small station called Brunel Hub. I think I had only just done with, Oh, hang on. No, the game's not even on my joystick yet. E-Man, how are you, mate? You good? Oh, great. I think we're going to have to do a little bit of programming here. I should have done that before I went live. Damn it. Okay, let's go Cytec X56 on all. Actually, keyboard and mouse. We want keyboard and mouse with on-foot controls. Sweet. How do I sound? Do I sound okay? Alright, let's see. Galaxy Cam. You know what? We could try rolling with a generic layout for the time being and see how well that works. There's probably a pre-programmed layout here somewhere. Right, let's see. Get that out of the way. Okay, so those remain the same. That's good. That remains the same. Good. You sound fine? Sweet. No, I'm not too bad. Right, so, target today. We are still colonizing a system, so now I need to go and courier things back and forth. Game sounds very quiet. Is it me or is the game very quiet? Maybe it's just the music's too loud. Or I'm in a station. Oh well. What do I have here? I think I have my Mandalay here somewhere. I do have my Mandalay. Perfect. Let's fly that to the carrier. Oh yeah, now this is one of the new ships they've added into Elite Dangerous and I've recently just outfitted it. I don't know if I've actually taken it for a fly yet, so let's see how we go. There's the Mandalay. Oh yeah, I had it transferred here, didn't I? Sweet. Okay, that's not the landing gear switch. Probably should reprogram that at some point. What is the landing gear switch? I'm gonna try with the generic control scheme here. Okay, it's the middle lever. Gotcha. And that's cargo scoop. Okay, so levers have switched positions. It all seems to be working okay. I think the only reason I was having so much issues before is because of the USB port I had it plugged into, but now it seems to be working brilliantly. Love it. Right, how far away is my system? The system I'm trying to architect. I think my carrier is really close as well. It is... yeah, it's relatively far. Let's see. My colonies, that's what I'm looking for. This thing's an exploration ship, so it'll take us only 3 jumps to get there. We don't need to worry about my carrier. Oh yeah, now that is a cool boost sound. EDHM seems even more and more broken, but then again, the mod probably just didn't apply itself properly. Okay, frame shift drive. Okay, the lever's the same, but it also switches between combat and analysis. Let's see. We might need to do some reprogramming here. Let's see. Flight rotation feels good. Flight thrust feels good. Alright, toggle flight assist. We'll use that. Ah, it's that one anyway. Cool. Joy 6. Super cruise. Put that lever there. Flip those two around. Targeting. Select target ahead. I think I had it set to this. That's Joy 3 anyway. There's so much controls. Weapons. Primary, secondaries there. Fire group. I had fire group as this. I think I had it as a center. Deploy hardpoints is clicking down on that. Oops. There we are. Silent running I had as this button. Okay, that's that. Ship lights. I had that as the switch here. There we go, divert power to engines. The diversion should be okay. Cargo scoop, landing gear. Boom, boom, boom. Shield cell, that was another thing I had programmed. Man, the shield cell is awesome. Okay, hang on. There's so many levers on this thing. Let's see. We'll make this one the chaff launcher. Oh, hang on. Oh, there you go. It was that lever anyway. UCM, weapon color, da 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 da. Okay, panels are good. Open galaxy map. Okay, so, oops, shit. It's definitely one of these. Okay, cool. That stays the same. Head look stays the same. Switch cockpit mode. We'll put it as this. Wait, I don't want that as secondary fire. Actually, hang on. No, that would be a better secondary fire, actually. We'll put this as switch cockpit mode. Open discovery. Sweet. Sorry, chat. I'll be as quick as I can. Get used to that, I reckon. Be more comfortable on the fingers. Okay, don't need head look mode. Multi-crew, fighter orders, full spectrum scanner, perfect. Zoom into target. Sweet, that will need just a little bit of tuning, methinks, but that should work. Although it would be absolute tuning, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would be. Hang on. There you go. See if that makes a difference. Discovery scan, leave. I had it as this button. Okay, we can fine-tune it as it comes. Sweet, that should be all hunky-dory. I'm chat. Think I'm the only one. Yeah, probably. No complaints here, though. Alright, that should be good to go now. Remind me, E-Man, you haven't played Elite Dangerous, have you? Whoa, that's a cool readout on the right there. Tell you what, compared to the Anaconda, this thing is actually quite fuel efficient. And fuel efficiency is my middle name. Sweet, 2 jumps. Don't tell I rebought NMS. I tried it. Oh yeah, you did too. Need to carry on with the expedition at some point. But how are you liking it, E-Man? We should find some time to have a game together. I think the only time we've ever played a game together was is Gran Turismo 7. Oh yeah, this is working way better. And I was worried I was going to have to throw this throttle quadrant in the trash. This isn't a fuel star. I just realized I don't think I have a button for switching cockpit modes. Do I? Oh yeah, I do. I basically swapped the I basically swapped the cockpit mode with the secondary fire button. I am here. Okay, I don't think there is any planetary construction sites going on. I'm down to play No Man's Sky whenever you can, on or off stream. I'm always bored. Hell yeah, brother! Oh shit, the controls don't exactly work on keyboard. That's okay. I need to map those. Okay, let's see. What here? We might as well get a new construction going. Because one thing I'm loving about this system is there's heaps and heaps of construction sites available here. I'm basically building one, like quite a few sites next to the one close to the fleet carrier. Oh shit. Planetary information, stored ships. Oh wait, no, I know what I need to do. I need to fly to the planet. Now, I'm pretty sure I put Super Cruise Overcharge in this thing. I did. Alright, Loop of Shame. Man, the overcharge sends you really hard, really fast. Now you can influence what kind of economy your system uses. I'm not sure what one is the best, to be honest, or what one I should use. I use creative at the moment, and going to random planets and exploring, getting the animals and parts, and going to space stations to speak other languages. Kinda chill, fair enough. What you're doing is not too much different to what you do in survival mode, except it's more, you're spending more time gathering more resources and such. If we play together, one of us is going to have to create a new save file. Alright, let's take a approach to this planet here. It's a bit lumpy here now that I think about it. Ah, there's a soft patch here. We'll have a look. Looks like a good spot for exobiology, if you ask me. There's a trophy to reach the center of the universe on permadeath. I know, I still haven't... Actually, no. Yeah, I did earn that one. But did I? No, I didn't. I've got the Platinum Trophy for the PS4 version of No Man's Sky. But I think the center of the Galactic Center on permadeath is in a different category. Must have come out with the Pathfinders update. Chunks aren't loading yet. Must be the graphics optimization I did. Okay, now somewhere here I should have the... There you go. Surface scanner. D-scanner. Oh shit, hang on. Cool, that should do it. Okay, settlement hub. Not sure what to do here. Offer safe harbor and series of services to pilots granted docking access. So those are just landing spots. Settlement. Can't remember what I made the first settlement I built. I think I went for industrial. I reckon extraction could work. Oh, I can see the stats it needs. Okay. I think I'll build a medium mining settlement for the time being. Let's build a mantis. We got heaps of construction points on here, so we can definitely get creative. Holy shit, that's a lot of stuff we need. Well, begin construction here. What? Oh, bollocks, I can't even do anything. Hang on. Is there controls here for the... Ah, here we go. Place facility. Rotate facility. We'll use this here. Move up, move down. Okay, surely that'll work. Ah, it's the freaking wrong way around. There's nothing here for exiting the camera suite. Hang on. Don't think there's any way to invert this, can we? Lift access, lateral access. Okay, now where's the control for exiting? Aha! There There we go. Oh shit, this thing's like just slightly higher than Earth's gravity. That's more like it. I think we'll plop it... I think we'll plop it here. Mantis was placed successfully. Alright, now from memory we gotta just go on a super cruise and then come back down. And then the construction site will be available. Definitely need to use a different ship for cargo hauling. Okay, now if I do a wee little backflip and then turn around. Backflip! Whee! I was not meant to do that just yet. Oh well, we're not too far. Never mind, how the fuck did we get how did we get 4 hours away in that short period of time? I can't seem to get into enemies. It's a great game, but it's missing something that hooked me like Elite does. I couldn't tell you what it is though. I know what you mean. The realism, perhaps? Or, something else. No, I couldn't quite lay a finger on it either, but I know exactly how you feel, buddy, because I play both. Yeah, Icebound, welcome in, man. Whoa, that is too steep. There we go, we're performing illegal maneuvers here. I can play enemies for like an hour before I'm done, but Elite, an entire day can go by while I'm playing. I think, yeah, no, I honestly couldn't quite explain it either. It's a strange phenomenon. Maybe, yeah, I've unfortunately got nothing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that was close. Kind of forget sometimes this planet has slightly higher gravity. Oh, wrong liver. Ow. Damn gravity! Thank goodness that his Mandalay vertical thrusters. I know, right? I will say, though, it certainly wouldn't have been the first time I would have slammed into a planet. I've done a lot worse at a Diamondback. Alright, let's see. Let's gather a list of what I need. I should probably make a fucking spreadsheet or something. Let's see. I'm gonna type a note on my phone. So give me one moment here, chat. Delete this wee little note I made for work here. So you must play Elite Dangerous yourself then, Icebound. Obviously. How many hours do you have in the game? Just out of curiosity. So we need aluminium. 1286. We need bioreducing lichen. Which is 312. How much of this is going to fit in my carrier? Building fabricators, 119. Ceramic composites. 114. Computer components. We're going to need to rely on an hour for this. 62. 59 copper. That's not as much copper as I expected there to be. Emergency power cells, which is 198. Evacuation shelter, 60. Food cartridges. Oops. Man, it would be useful to have a system with literally everything available. Fruit and vegetables. 58. It's funny thinking this is all in tons. Geological equipment, 100. HE suits, 30. You can go mining for liquid oxygen. Speaking of, the Type 11 Prospector, that looks like a really good mining ship, I have to say. Muon Imager, what on earth is that? Robotics, 114. Could you... I don't know if you can actually keep track of this on the fly, could you? 2129. Oops. Structural regulators. 143. I didn't actually look, see if this planet has any bioscience on it. Survival equipment. Is that all we need? Yep, I think that's all we need. Yeah, I've been playing off and on since 2015. I only came back after 5 years away. Or more like before, but still, fair enough. Man, games changed quite a lot. Maybe not from a gameplay perspective, but they've added, like, quite a lot of new ships over the years. Alright, Inara. Let's see what Inara's got. So first on the list is aluminium, so I might start there. Commodities, that's what I'm looking for. I want to buy aluminium. Near star system. Where are we? It's courier. ZY-Q. C18. I need to like try and remember this number sequence. Okay, we don't want fleet carriers. Sweet. Nearest one is Ragnathan Plant. Should be able to jump my carrier there, no problem. Came back for the Panther. I'm glad they're supporting the game again now. Hell yeah. I mean, it's still too bad they're not supporting it for console, but still. Elite Dangerous? This must be a dream. Yeah, it's been a while. Hasn't it, Big Adlo? Welcome back, man. How are you? Right, how far is the system? Because I might be able to just take my Type 9 and just go back and forth the system. Let's see, it's in Red GUIA CF-P C19-22. Oh, that's not far at all. Let me get to my carrier and I'll take my Type 9 there. Thank goodness for Inara. I finally completed 100 completed engineering in the game, including on foot gear. Ooh, nice, man. I'm nowhere near completed all my engineering. Probably because I was slacking off during the time I spent in Colonia. I love this game so much, can't believe you're streaming it. I did used to stream it quite a while back then. Then I took a bit of a hiatus and, yeah, still playing this game every now and then. The only reason I don't play this game as frequently as I want to is because my desk is not too big. And I am hardwired, and I literally mean hardwired, to play this game with a flight joystick and throttle quadrant. And let's just say those two don't fit very well on this desk. I'm in college right now, actually. I saw the notification and wanted to check in. Fair enough, man. How are you? How's things? You're watching me during your classes. I could put a whiteboard up on the side here and do some lessons while we're flying. I went to Colonia recently just to do all the engineers there. On my way back now. Awesome. It's just a shame it takes hours on a fleet carrier. There are engineers in Colonia. Yep, Colonia is one of the best places to get all your engineering done. Of course, you got your engineers in the bubble, but yeah, no, most of the engineering's done up in Colonia. That's why it's so popular. That wasn't too much of a help. Failed to connect to comm server. Uh-oh, is my internet out? It's the only thing I don't like about flying planetside. You go so slow. Now, if you're wondering why I've got different colors all over the place on the ship, it's because EDHM isn't exactly working properly.
07, Commander. Docking permission requests are mandatory prior to landing.
07, Commander. Still getting used to the traffic control calling me Papa Romeo Oscar.
Access granted. Please proceed to your landing pad, Commander.
So this uses medium landing pads. Theoretically, my Type 9 is still outfitted for hauling lots and lots of cargo. Can't remember if I've altered it recently or not. I'll have to...
Attention, Commander. You need to deploy your landing gear.
It's coming down. Be quiet.
Landing complete. Clamps engaged.
While we're here, we might as well get my...
Use, Commander.
Ah, the Anaconda's at the hardware store. Ah, that's the system that Hyakumura told me about. Might as well get that transferred over here. It's cheap as chips. Here's the adder. Nah, I'll leave the Anaconda there for now. We want the Type 9. Now I have to assume... No hard points, no utility mounts. Yeah, nothing but cargo racks and a shield generator. Now, I'm pretty sure there's ships out there that can carry a lot more, but I don't quite have those yet. I need to do some more exobiology again. It's been a while. Alright, do I still have that system mapped? Yes, I do. Perfect. It's 2 jumps away.
Ship has released. Please watch for traffic during departure.
You know what, actually, it might be better to just jump my carrier over to the destination. Is it? I don't actually know what's more efficient. It's close. I was flying towards the planet the whole time. You know what? Let's fly here with this ship. Man, I forgot how immaneuverable this thing is. There you go. I've already warped out before you could radio me. Ah, this isn't even a fuel star. Did I put a... No, I did not put an SEO on this thing. Makes me wonder if there's going to be a time where SEO just becomes standard. I mean, it already is standard, but like... I don't know, retrofitting it to the old ships? You tried the Panther gear? I admit I haven't actually. The Mandalay caught my eye the most because when I bought it during the last stream, everybody was suggesting it. Admittedly though, I haven't had a good look at it, but luckily there is a system I know of that's got literally every ship on the market, so I can just fly back there again at some point. Okay, what was the thing called? It was called, it was a settlement. What do you mean unexplored? Ragnathan plant. What one's Ragnathan plant? Maybe I gotta scan the planets in order to find that out. I got a Mandalay yesterday and I like it. Great cockpit view, definitely. I mean, the HUD elements are a bit smaller, but I have no complaints about that. Okay, let's see. Might as well scan these planets. I'm surprised it's getting me to run an FSS on this thing, despite being a system with settlements and such. Corsair is 100% my favorite ship by right now, by far. I think my favorite ship, so far, by looks, is the Python Mark II. I don't have it yet though, unfortunately. Jeez, I forgot how much emission signals get in the way. Python 2 looks good, but it's sadly where the good ends. Ah, is it not a very functional ship? It's probably meant more for a combat ship, to be honest. I've got a Python, but it's outfitted more for anti-Xeno combat. We've got a water world in this system. Damn it, it's all unexplored. Let's go. We'll fly to them and uncover them one by one. Oh, I'm gassy, sorry. So does it not have many slots? Bit my tongue there. Tavernier munitions hold. Phage genomics, that's not what we're looking for, so it's got to be this last unexplored one here. I must admit, I do kind of like the travel times between these stations. Gives you some time to just relax. But it's too bad you can't get up and walk around. Those that have played No Man's Sky recently, have you seen the Corvette update? That allows you to get up and walk around your ship. Yeah, but the internal walking space feels off. It feels too small, right? It's quite nice that you can make some really big ships. I've seen some people make some crazy ships based in Star Wars, like the Millennium Falcon and the AT-AT. It's amazing what people can do when they get creative. I think they took a similar approach to Starfield when it came to, you know, the habs and parts and bits and pieces. That's the one we're looking for. I wish they would make compartments that are bigger than 1x2. Yeah, 2x2. That's something that they need. I couldn't really complain though if it's similar to Starfield. Let's face it, Starfield flopped. I've never bounced so hard off a game personally. Ooh, that's a bit of a fast approach. Too fast. Yeah, hot take, but I'm not impressed with the Corvette's an MMS. Once the honeymoon phase ends, I feel others will say the same. I get where you're coming from. I mean, it's a nice touch. People might just build a ship and not add that much function to it and just leave it at that, and there will be those that get creative and those that, yeah, everyone's going to have their own approach to it. I honestly thought that was going to be too fast. Shit, I just realized. Am I actually going to be able to land the ship here? Bollocks, they might not have any large landing pads. Oh, they do!
Lincoln, Papa, Romeo, Oscar. This is flight control. Please follow established docking procedures and request access before you approach the port. Request approved. Set down on landing pad 10.
10. I really like the update, but I just don't have the free time to get into NMS again. Yeah, totally fair, mate. It's a game you got to spend quite a good amount of time on.
Take note of speed restrictions, Commander. Slow down.
I am slow, you bastard. Playing too much other stuff at the moment. Yeah, me too. I am altering between this and probably about 3 other games at the moment. Know what it is about Elite? It doesn't feel entirely randomly generated like No Man's Sky does.
System shut down.
I know what you mean. With the whole entire Milky Way system being sort of multiple stars instead of, you know, infinite galaxy. Granted, the planets are still procedurally generated, but it doesn't feel that way for some reason. But the majority of the systems around here are actually all set and done. So many of them still yet to be discovered, which is pretty nifty. Okay, we were here for aluminium. Bingo. Jeez, there's no way I'm gonna have enough credits to get all the bits and pieces I need. Right, if we hang here, I can get the carrier warped here.
Detach confirmed. You are clear for departure.
We could probably get a good amount of these metal materials and bits and pieces with, in this system. Maybe. Let's see.
Scan detected.
You're scanning me while I'm in the system? Here we go. System map. That's what I want. Wait, hang on. No, that's not what I want.
You are now beyond the port perimeter. Flight control.
That was my system I'm looking at. Oh, do you need to build a fleet carrier once you make your own fleet or whatever? Not really. Once you get plenty of ships, you can store them in different stations around the galaxy. Having the fleet carrier just allows you to keep things all in one place. And right now my carrier is sort of acting as a little storage facility for all the ingredients and bits and pieces for the construction. It just makes things buttloads easier. Alright, this is where I am. Probably unnecessary to jump to the system, but I feel we can get a lot of stuff from here. Speaking of, how's the carrier finances doing? 500,000. 500 million, I mean. Perfect. We'll do some exobiology later. Last time I was really playing ED was well before carriers. Oh, well, could carriers have been around, but not as developed as they were? For instance, I know 5 years ago they didn't have interiors. Speaking of, have you seen the interiors of a fleet carrier? You know what? I might walk back to where my carrier is and see if we can join the ride. I haven't. Well, let's see if we can race my carrier. And I'll show you around. I'm not exactly in the best ship for jump range, though. If I run out of credits, chat, we'll do some exobiology. No planets in the way. Perfect. You guys in chat, out of curiosity, what voice do you use in your ships? I've got Eden set, but I wonder what you guys use. Victor's the Victor was the low voice one, wasn't he? Should have about maybe 10 or so minutes until the carrier locks down. It's like the UK male voice. I think I know what one it is. Hang on, I'll have a listen when I get to the carrier. Is it me, or is the speech very quiet compared to the normal ship voice, the normal ship sound? Cannot keep forgetting to honk the system. The computer speech volume, you mean? Yeah, the ship dialogue. It seems a bit quiet, and I know I've got it on maximum compared to the sound effects. Might be the Type 9. Yeah, I can't really hear it on the stream. Okay, hang on, I might be able to... Let's go full volume and see how this goes. Maybe just a bit lower. Is that better? That's empty. Although the sound is probably too loud now, but what do you guys think? I think it's just quieter because of the ship that I'm in. When I get back in the Mandalay, it should be better. Game sound seems fine. Sweet! Oh, I know why it sounds weird. Hang on. I got DTS enabled. That's better. That's much better. But probably too loud now. I think that was the last jump. Right, should be able to beat the carrier. Seems right, still not louder than you. Sweet! I do not want the game overshadowing my voice or vice versa. Audio's gotta be perfectly balanced. By my picky standards. Yeah, we should make it in time. Yeah, lockdown's in 5 minutes, so we're good. Okay, Heretic, if you haven't seen the fleet carrier interiors, have you seen a carrier jump from the inside. I haven't seen anything with carriers. Ooh. Well, we're gonna have some fun. Because fleet carrier jumps are so cool. Don't have one still afloat. Ah, gotcha. It's on the dark side of the planet, and I can't even see the outline for the life of me. Oh, right, my night vision button's broken. I have a Mandalay and less than 10 mil to my name and no other ships. Oh, bugger.
Considerate pilots. Fly safely,
Well,
Commander. Attention. A hyperspace jump
one
has
thing
been
you should
scheduled.
definitely do is exobiology.
Remaining tasks in this system prior to the carrier's departure.
If you go far out to...
Please follow standard docking procedure, Commander.
If you go far out to systems that no one set foot in yet, you'll make about maybe 5 mil, 7 mil per discovery. If you're the first one to discover and upload it. So target planets that you can get first footfall on. Hey Frog, I was wondering if you'd show up today. How are you? My joystick's working, thank God. Turns out it was the USB port I had it plugged into. So I had to spend some of the stream reprogramming the whole thing. So I need to land on these new planets. Yep. You need to get yourself a... Oh Christ, what was the name of the exobiology suit called again? One of the suits has got an exobiology scanner. You'll need to find organic life on the planet, which can be like bacterium or like bushes or something like that. Get 3 samples of it. And then if you sell it at Vista Genomics, which are... Actually, tell me, do you still play Horizons or do you play Odyssey? Artemis suit, that's the name. Thanks, Frog.
Our services are available for use, Commander.
Ad has arrived. Sweet. I think Horizons is considered legacy nowadays. I don't know if you actually can play. How would I know if I'm playing Horizons or Odyssey? Sorry, I'm just returning to ED. You should see it in the main menu screen. Above where it has, like, you know, the play button and the options button and all that. You should see whether you're playing Odyssey or... You should see whether you're playing Odyssey or Horizons. It should tell you. Hopefully. Legs are only available in ED with a DLC. True. You can only walk around if you're an Odyssey. That's actually something I should have said. Can you walk around or not? Good timing. We jump in 4 minutes. I can definitely walk around. Okay, you're playing Odyssey. So, yeah, if you try and find a planet that no one else has discovered that you can get first footfall on, and if you use the Artemis suit to collect biological samples, then if you sell them and you're the first one to discover them, then yeah, no, you make arse loads of money. Their ship is cool. It's pretty cool, isn't it? And then we've got the command deck. Ah, that panel's always broken. $324 tritium. I think... Shit, we're locking down already.
Attention. Carrier is now under pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended.
Fuck me, time flies by. How much tritium do I actually have in storage? That's actually something I need to do. I need to create the buy orders for the cargo. Oh, it does say Elite Odyssey in the bottom left of the launcher window, definitely. You can't walk around in Elite Dangerous Horizons, so yeah, if you can walk around, then yeah, definitely Odyssey. So, because the carrier's locked down, I can't get up. Let's just take a moment to just sit here and appreciate the sound design in this game. Never gets old. This game, if you ask me, has got one of the best sound designs. You know what's funny, chat? I really feel like going for a drive right now, as dumb as that sounds. I just got a new car, so I'm sort of in that new car fever. Oh, right, I can't rotate the camera with my joystick. Hey, Heretic Zero! Thanks for the follow, man! Just in time for the jump. I would try to get a plugin like ED Exploration Buddy while doing exobiology. It can tell you about possible biosignals on this planet and estimated exploration data for bodies in a system. Oh, do they allow software like that? There was another software I remember that has like a companion voice with you or something. I can't remember what that software was called though.
Counting down.
Notice how the lights dim when the frameshift drive's charging.
3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah. Did they change the sound design? I can still hear the fleet carrier's engine. That was actually kind of cool. Oh, that sound design's kind of fucked up a little bit. So, they've obviously made changes to the sound engine when it comes to jumps like this. For one, I didn't hear the traffic controller saying... frameshift driver has been engaged. That sound of the engine, you know, that lasted way longer than it normally does. And then the sound just cut off, like that, as soon as we got to the other side. Normally you hear the carrier blasting its horn 3 times. So they've made some changes. Cool changes, though. Yeah, what was the name of that software? There was software you can download that had like a companion voice by your side or something. it was a software that the actual voice actors for the Kovas systems helped with as well. Had my SC exiting jump messed up quite a lot lately. I think it depends on how long you take to load in. That was Edie Copilot. Edie Copilot. Was it called Edie Copilot? I could have sworn it was called like voice attack. What was the name of it? Hang on, I'm gonna Google this. My mind's gonna go crazy if I don't find this out. Where did I put my phone? Where the fuck? Oh, there it is. Let's see. Elite Dangerous. Voice. It is called Voice Attack. Right, we need to create the buy orders. So I wrote a note down here on what I needed. So let's just gather that real quick. I'm gonna be putting so much of my carrier's balance towards this. But hey, you get some money back when you drop the bits and pieces off, so no complaints. Right. So we need 1286 aluminium. Aluminium is here somewhere. I wish you could search. Voice Attack is just an app that lets you launch commands with voice commands. I do have that, but I don't use it enough. But I've seen content creators use it for, like, you know, to describe the bio things you find, or something like that. But you know, Voice Attack did have like a voice control aspect to it. Okay, 1286. This is going to act as a checklist for me. There we go. Bioreducing lichen. Lichen. How on earth do you pronounce that? Man, why can't you trade? Why can't you search stuff? Oh, it's got to be far down the list. Bioreducing lichen. I believe it's pronounced lichen. Oh, is it? Okay. Lichen. I'm glad it's alphabetical though in the category, so it makes it a little easier. English is weird. I don't know what's more complicated, English or Japanese. Here it is. 312. Okay. Building fabricators. I think this is going to take a while. It's got to be in machines, right? Building fabricators? Ah, there it is. Machinery. We need 119 of that. Colonization is really time consuming, 100%. You of all people would know that because of how many systems you've colonized. Ceramic composites. Composites. There it is. $114. So I'm bordering 80 systems. How much money on a weekly basis do you get? Colonization, you can only do in a system no one else has colonized, 100%. You sort of pick a faction and you help that faction, pick a faction in a system and you sort of help them expand to another system. But you're the system architect. So you're the one in charge of, like, you know, the stations and the settlements that are being built. This is for a extraction site I've put on a planet. Computer components. That's consumer technology. Combat stabilizers. Oh shit, so if I want to do any colonization, I need to basically fly way far away. Not really. The system has to be within range of the system that the faction is based in. But you can sort of daisy chain them, I suppose. $62. Okay, that's 62 computer components. 52 copper. Damn it, I can't search! Why can't I search? You can expand from existing colonized systems people made. Yeah, 100%. As long as the system you're trying to claim hasn't been claimed yet. There it is. Copper. Claim radius is only 15 light years. It's small, isn't it? I mean, it's fair enough at the same time, though. Realistically speaking, if you were, like, many light years away, it would make construction really, really tricky. Okay, we need 198 emergency power cells. Okay, evacuation shelter. I would actually pay money for it to be 16 light years, the extra light year, right? It would be cool if you could expand further and further based on either the economy or your reputation with the faction. So you actually have to work on the system for a bit before you can expand far, far away. Go. Food cartridges. That extra light year, right? We need 92 of those. Here we go. Geological equipment. So much machinery. HE suits. Honesty pills? What the fuck? We only need 30 HE suits. Alright, liquid oxygen. The stuff that can, for some reason, be mined from meteors. Liquid oxygen. Pretty much, to get as far as we are at the moment with colonization, we daisy chain outposts, which are the cheapest in the commodity count. It's like network range extenders. $347. Muon Imager. What the fuck's a Muon Imager? Probably in technology if I had to take a guess. Muon Imager. MUON. That wouldn't have been it there. Aha! We need 86 of these. Not to be confused with Toyota. Polymers, 230. Polymers. I remember that one being the hardest to spot on the list. Polymers. Nope. Bingo. We need 230 of these. Got plenty of space in the carrier hold for all this. Okay, 114 robotics. It be in technology, I would guess. Called it. It was 114, right? Yeah, it was 114. Sweet. Steel. Now that's the big one. Steel. And we need 2,129. Alright, structural regulators. Structural regulators. It's getting pretty hot in here. Ah, survival equipment. That was another thing we needed. Okay, take that off the list. Down to steel. Okay, structural what the fuck? This is Towery chimes. I want survival equipment. How many did I put on? 30. Okay. No wonder it was so high. There we go. Okay. Crisis averted. Surface stabilizers was another thing we needed. 186 of them. And now we need structural regulators. Structural regulators. Where would that be? Gotcha. Right under robotics. Ah, there we go. That's pretty much the whole checklist complete. Carrier is buy-ordered and ready to go. We might as well just empty this real quick with the aluminium I've got. Let's see, aluminium. No, I don't care about the loss. Okay, let me get a calculator out. Actually, no, wait, I can just look at it in the... Should be a demand section here, right? 566. Okay, 566. It's kind of a pain in the neck that we're getting this from a settlement, but works okay.
Release confirmed. Restrict speed until clear of our carrier.
Go, little Type 9. I should probably try and get a faster ship with more cargo storage. Didn't the what was the name of the ship? It wasn't Type 10. It was that big forky looking one. Can't remember what that one was called, but apparently that's got more cargo storage. Man, I'm so glad I'm not at war with my throttle quadrant here. That was a nightmare. This might be too fast for the approach. Yeah, too fast. That's a little bit of damage. Ah well, let's do something I like to do. Let's turn off the thrusters. And we'll just free fall towards the planet. The Panther Clipper is a new hauling ship. I think that was the one, Panther Clipper. Oh god damn it. The free camera controls have reset themselves. I should have boosted before I turned off the thrusters. Whee! .2 G. So I'll have plenty of recovery room once I get down low. This is kind of more peaceful than a glide. Though the rattles are starting now.
Lincoln Papa, Romeo Oscar. This is flight control. Please follow established docking procedures and request access before you approach the port.
Don't worry, I will approach when I get close. It's a really nice upgrade from the Type 9 and Cutter. My Anaconda's still at the hardware store. I'll have to check it out. Oh shit. I started to panic for a second there. I thought I was gonna miss the mark. I think first things first is to get more money from exobiology before I even think about buying more ships, otherwise my carrier is gonna run out of funds again. Because how much is a Panther Clipper? It's like I don't actually know how much it is.
Position authorized. Cleared for landing on docking bay 10.
By the way, Heretic, I saw your message before about background music when you're using Autoland. I don't use Autoland, so I admit I haven't heard it for a while.
Please reduce your speed, Commander.
Just casually high-speeding it over the station. Not sure why I'm getting this frame rate drop for. It's probably the complexity of this base here.
100 meters from touchdown.
I'm way closer than 100 meters, thank you very much.
Landing successful. Commence system shutdown.
Fuck. How much aluminium did I need again? It was like 533, wasn't it? Jeez, where did this frame rate drop come from? It's so slow all of a sudden. Hang on. I'm running at like 20 FPS here. I think it was 533 I needed. Worst case scenario, we can just pop on back down. Looking at the ED store, it's 19020 ARCs at the moment. Oh, can you not buy it with credits at the moment? Holy shit, what's with the frame rate drops? It's not very hot. In fact, it's pushing out cool air.
Ship released. You may depart when ready.
Now it's coming back. That is weird. Must be how complex the bases are. Factor of 16. Is it the base that's interrupting the frame shift? Actually, it might have been because I had someone scanning me just before. Okay, back to the carrier. I think it was 533 I needed. I'm gonna have to fly back down if it's not. In fact, maybe I'll get back in my Mandalay and head to where that hardware store station is and figure out. Maybe try and outfit another one of these cargo ships. Get rid of my Type 9 if I have to. Because I don't think this thing's engineered at all. Maybe I would have done some engineering on the frameshift drive, but that's pretty much it. Tell you what, I kind of like the fact that the game sees gravity well now and not slow down.
This is flight control. Access to this carrier must be authorized in advance.
Though I wonder if some people get confused by the fact that it says gravity well and not slow down. Gonna look, but I need to get some work done. No problem, my guy. Well, again, thanks for the follow earlier.
Approach your designated landing pad in good time.
I usually stream Elite Dangerous Odyssey about once a week, but there's definitely more to come, especially with the system colonization going on. Maybe I'll start another expedition. Maybe do some more Thargoids. It's been a while since I fought the Thargoids. Remind me, Frog. You can still fight the Orthus variants, right? You just don't get as much from them anymore. Dig out my old Python. I actually have to wonder where the new Orthus spots are now. Good. Reverse works the way I want it to. That's a toggle, not a hold. Okay, please tell me I got the right amount of aluminium. Sorry, I didn't catch what you said. What's up? You can still fight the Orthus variant Thargoids, can you? Except, they're worth nowhere near as much. As what they used to, anyway. Ah, oh, damn it. 566, not 533. I knew it was a double number. Ah, that's okay. We'll fill in the gap later. I'd say we head to their hardware store with the Mandalay and see... Right, I haven't got any liveries for it or anything. I want to at some point, though. Let's see. My Anaconda's there, so I'll be able to find it easy. 3 jumps. Very close. Oh, there's the Panther Clipper. No, that's not the ship I'm thinking about. I'm thinking of, is it a type? It's a type something. Hang on. I'll know it when I see it.
Ship released. You are clear to leave.
Now, I love the boost sound with this ship. I put an SRV in here, didn't I? Yes, I did.
Speed restrictions have been lifted. Good luck and fly safely, Commander.
Take the D scanner out. Should see what these ships look like in VR one of these days. That looks like a sound system. Not really sure on that. I haven't noticed anything about the Orthus ones since I joined around the last time the Titan was killed. Maybe I'll need to just hunt for a Thargoid spot. I can't remember how we found out what systems had the Orthus variants. I think it was just systems with just Thargoids present in general. Not 100% sure. Tell you what, if I start fighting Orthus variants again, it's going to take me a while to refigure out all my strategies and controls, because I am rusty. That's good for getting you around the sun quick. I noticed that the ship doesn't say frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits anymore. Is it because I'm in a ship that actually came with the SEO? Or maybe it's just too standardized now, I'm not too sure. hardware store. There's a good few AXCZs at California Sector BA, 6B. You can find them in a few other spots. There's probably a couple around. I can't believe I missed when the Thargoids invaded Sol. Because I was up in Colonia when that happened. The hardware store. Imagine a full space station up in space named that. Where do you live? Oh mate, I live at the hardware store. There you go. Oh, you're in my friend system. Yep, the hardware store. This is the one you told me about.
Papa Romeo Oscar. We look forward to receiving you at the station, Commander. Please follow docking procedures and enjoy your visit. Access granted. Cleared for landing on Docking Bay 1-1.
Docking Bay 1-1. My Anaconda has been sitting here the whole time. This thing slows down pretty quickly, I have to say.
1,000 meters from touchdown.
Mind you, it's probably a light as a feather ship. Light and wide as a feather ship. Oh, that was fast.
Touchdown confirmed. Clear to disembark.
Alright, let's see what we got. What was the name of that ship? It was the... Ah, that's the one. Type 8 Transporter. I think this one can have more, I think this one can have more cargo space than the Type 9, can it? 176 tons on its own. Oh, no, the Type 9 is 348. Okay, maybe not. So it was the Panther Clipper that had the best cargo capacity, right? Granted, a ship like that would probably be faster. Ah, it says it right here. Internal space for increased maneuverability. The Corsair looks pretty cool. Yeah, cargo was from least to greatest. It goes from Type 9 Cutter, then Panther Clipper. Well, bugger, can't access the Panther Clipper yet. And I can't get the Cutter because I don't have the Imperial Navy rank yet. I need to do some more courier missions. Where am I with the, Where am I with the, Empire ranks? Ah, frame rate drops again. What the hell? Where did you go for ranks again? Ah, here we go. This is it. 35% night. What rank is that? So the Type 8 transporter definitely wouldn't be an option. Okay, where is the Panther Clipper? That would be in the... That would be in the proper ARC shop, wouldn't it? It's probably in the Steam store. Nope. Come to think of it, how much ARCs do I actually have? 4,000, nowhere near. Ah, pre-built chips, here we go. Somehow my reputation's already at friendly here. Oh yeah, already I can see that ship looks pretty cool. Although, it actually kind of does look like a proper panther. Like it's about to pounce or something like that. Looks quite like a frog, doesn't it? I know. Rabbit, rabbit. I wish I could see what the, I wish I could see what its specs were. But, unfortunately, no, we can't. Oh, hang on, no, here we go. 192. That's less stock than the Type 9, although... Many 7 and 8 slots. That is heaps. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I am quite tempted to buy this. But, one, I don't have the ARCs. Two, ARCs is expensive as hell. Hang on. Where's the store? Oh no, it can be 1-200. You would just need the cargo racks and nothing but cargo racks, I would assume, right? Notes, clock, guides, discussions, DLC. Hang on, maybe I gotta find it in the client. Hang on. Ah, store page. Here we go. Yeah, no, that's not too bad. Nah, I'll hold off on it. Wait till it gets onto the shipyard, I reckon. It's low-key kind of cool how they have the pre-build options available, though. Right, where was I? Back to the carrier. Why aren't you working? What? My mouse isn't working anywhere. Oh shit. Nope, don't want to open the other streaming software. Yeah, but it can fit over 1,000 with some things like shield generator and the SC assistant docking can be... Right! The extra cargo space and the extras. That's a good one. There you go, now the mouse is working. That was weird. I wonder if someone could put the Panther, make the Panther Clipper into an exploration ship. I think it's just getting hot. Oh, what? Why is my... Wow, shit. Fuck. Why has my Kovas changed all of a sudden? This game is being a bit weird. Oh, ow. Should come right once I do a jump. This is not the first time that that's happened, I don't think. Not sure why he did that. Must have flipped the switch by accident. Ah, brings me back to my first days of Elite Dangerous.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Flight control out.
Too bad you couldn't get your frameshift drive to charge faster. Pardon you, Frog. Can you imagine if you timed that quick fart with a jump? 3, 2, 1. There you go, now it's back. 3, 2, 1, engage. Now we're online. No one's redeemed that sound for a wee while. Imagine if I boosted as soon as you redeem Fartbarker. Actually, no, I couldn't boost in Super Cruise. Man, overcharge is awesome. Right, back to the courier. Whoa, way too fast! When you think about it, it really doesn't use that much fuel. Just watching the fuel consumption anyway. Oh, for God's sake. It's so easy to do loops of shame. We respect considerate pilots. Could I be considered considerate? I have no idea. But this is my fleet's carrier. Get your own. the ship is so maneuverable. Makes a good exploration ship. He says as soon as he crashes it into the ground. Nearly. Oh, I'm still in reverse. I forget by default the controls are at a toggle and not a hold.
Landing successful. Commence shutdown. Greetings, Commander. We are glad to have you.
That's a Viper, I think. Been a while since I last flew one of those. We got to do some proper exobiology with the ship at some point. Give it a wee little exploration field test, you know? Mandalay is pretty fuel efficient on the SEO overdrive and maneuverable, so it's my favorite exploration exobiology ship. Hell yeah, and I can see this replacing the Anaconda for my exploration ship anyway. I might have to figure out how to utilize the Anaconda for something else. Oh, it's getting close to that time and it's getting pretty hot, so I'm going to call it a night here for tonight. You know, 2 constructions going on in the system at the moment, and right now my carrier has the checklist, so it's probably going to be something I'll work on in the background. Yeah, exobiology is definitely on the list. What I need is to figure out some sort of twisted way to get more space on this desk so I can have more accessible joysticks, because the desk I had at the last place I lived was a lot bigger. So yeah, something will be figured out, I'm sure. Anyways, hey, those that tuned in and stuck around today, really do appreciate it. As always, thanks to Heretic for the follow. Thanks to Frog, Icebound, and Big Adlo for sticking around and tuning in. Good to see you guys. Need for Speed Most Wanted's up next on Friday night. We'll be continuing with the story. Long story short, working more towards 100%. We'll get to 100%, or at least as close to 100% as we can before we face Razor. I've updated the shader packs, so shouldn't have as much lag as what the last Most Wanted stream did, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, you're all legends. Really do appreciate it. I'm getting a tickle in my throat now. I'm going to take off, and I will catch you guys Friday night for Need for Speed Most Wanted. Till then, guys, Proxy Aspect signing off for the night. See you later.